So I tried the viral half and half routine again, but this time I used products I actually trust. Foam versus gel, same brand, same prep, different results. Before I begin, I'm layering protein cream on both sides. Why? Because I have coarse, colored hair and it's hot and humid where I live. Protein helps balance all that extra moisture in the air. It gives my curls structure without weighing them down. Pro tip: you don't need this much protein in winter. Save it for the summer. To keep things fair, I split my hair into two and tied up one side. So, no confusion. Let's start with the gel. I applied a generous amount of flaxseed gel, and whoa, the slip was unreal. So, I got bold and went straight for the brush styling. I usually reserve gel for layering on top, not solo. This was a real test. The gel smoothed beautifully and held on in the humidity, which I expected. But heads up, if you use too much gel without layering properly, it can clump or look stringy. And that's what happened here. More on that later. Watch till the ends for final tips from a curl coach. By habit, I took a little bit more gel and scrunched it in. I usually do that when I have finished my styling. So here I have brush styled my hair, and after I finish styling, I'm scrunching a little bit more gel in just to reinforce the whole structure and pattern and the work that we did. Now for the foam side. This was new for me, using just foam with cream, no gel. Normally I layer foam under the gel. Okay, struggling with this pump here. I really wish they made better things, or maybe it's just my fault because I haven't used it in a few months. So I was excited to see how this held up solo, and wow, the slip was amazing. I could finger coil or brush style with ease, like with no problem. A foam is different than mousse. A foam is usually runny like this, and it is water based, so it won't be as drying as a mousse generally can be. A mousse is like really cloudy texture and it's super thick, but a foam is more malleable than a mousse, so that's the general distinction. But in the curly world, usually brands they just use foam and mousse interchangeably. But in case you were wondering what the difference is, I wanted to show you this is the reason why I don't brush with foam or gel. I'm always afraid the brush takes some of the product, and I was right. Pro tip: if your hair is coarse or tends to get brittle, be gentle while brush styling or brushing with those stylers. That's why I usually just brush with a hair cream. But today I matched both sides. Foam got the brush too. So, per usual, I did not take more foam to scrunch. I actually just scrunched directly because I knew I had used more foam than normal already. This is actually how much I would use for my whole head, but I used it for half of my head. Now, let's see how this looks when I dry it. There's one last wet look of the foam side, and this is the gel side. Remember, if you see frizz at this point, your hair will have frizz after it's dry also. So make sure you don't have any frizz after styling. Before diffusing my hair, I clipped my roots. Because my hair is longer now and heavier, I've started using root clips again. Game changer for volume. Flat roots, try clipping while drying and thank me later. Okay, results time. The gel side, not going to lie, kind of disappointing. It looked stringy and hard, and that's strange because I love this gel. But usually I use foam underneath and just a bit of gel to seal. So, what went wrong? Too much gel. Even good products can flop if the layering is off. Honestly, the foam side shocked me. Defined, full of body, looked like I finger coiled every strand, but I didn't. And it took less time and gave better bounce. This is still freshly dried day one hair, so let's not judge it yet, okay? My hair looks better the next day or even the next day, but day one, it's just we cannot decide anything on day one. So
Can you not walk around behind me? Want to be with me? Okay. I'm almost done. Oh, definitely like this one. I didn't know using just the foam would be so nice. The roly poly curls. But this one is, it has more hold. Ah, that's why I use cream, foam and gel together. But never knew how these products will work just by themselves. So yeah.
I'm surprised by the root lift because the gel side got a better root lift than the foam side. Like you would imagine that foams are for body, so they give you better lift, but the gel side was lighter than the foam side. But I loved how the foam side looked. It looked so good. This is what I expect in my styling. It was much more natural, I guess. It had full of body, like, and bigger curls. So that was the foam side. I love it. Since I had to leave the house, I couldn't go out with mismatched sides. So I did a thing. I flipped my hair to one side. I usually do this on my day 3. Like it's important to flip side. So I fixed the gel side with a layer of foam to soften it and match the body and the big curls that I got on one side. If you're going to try something like this, remember that your hair is already styled at this point. So don't go in with a brush, don't try to rake, just smooth product over and scrunch.
Oh, I love the volume on this one and the hold and the cast on this one. But I love the shape on this one. So roly poly. So big and springy and healthy.
Then to the foam side, I added just a little bit of gel to help it last longer. And boom, both sides matched.
These were better settled with a gel than a foam, so I'm going to do the gel. Oh, this gel is so runny. Let's see.
Here's the takeaway: you don't have to buy more products. Just try using what you already have differently. Try gel alone, then with a cream. Try your foam solo, then layered. Adjust quantities. Your hair might surprise you. Your hair is allowed to evolve. Mine is shifting as I get older, and I'm learning new tricks, even after years of doing this. Let me know in the comments, should I test this combo with other products? Drop a comment and I'll share the next experiment. And if you want more tips like this, check the caption for my curl styling guide. It's got all product combos I use for different hair types. Now both sides match. Luminous, structured, bouncy, no refresh needed. Gel side, foam side. Yeah, but see, you have the bottom layer, right? So it can never go shorter than that. So it's nice, looking very good. Now half of this. Yeah. Yeah.